This video will show you how to add users to your portal account. When you first log into the portal, you're brought to the Home tab, and under the Home tab there are three sub-tabs: Main, Users, and Contacts. In order to add more users, you want to go to the Users tab. And as you can see right now, we have 3 people down for this company. If you want to add a new user, you want to click on this Add User button right here. And then you want to fill in the information of the person you're wanting to add, their first name, last name, and email address. And if you want this person to have access to the user screen, you want to click this button here. If you don't click it, they won't have access to it, which means they won't have access to this user tab. It actually won't show up in their login when they log in. If you click it, then they will be able to add, modify, or remove users just like you're doing right now. And then you need to decide what system access you want to grant them. Right now we only have the request for hearing role available, but eventually we'll also have more roles, and you can decide which roles you're going to have as we have more added to the portal. And you're going to want to choose their security level. Right now we have administrator and update, but they both function the same way. They both allow you to add, modify, delete information, or view reports within the request for hearing role. I'm going to say go ahead and be consistent about this. If you're making them an administrator by clicking this user screen button, go ahead and click administrator here. If you're not, go ahead and click update. They're going to function the same way, but eventually if we do add in more of a security level, it'll have it already chosen for you, so you don't have to worry about it and go back and choose later. Once you've decided, you want to go ahead and click the save button. And what that does is it brings you back to the list, and as you can see here, the person has been added now to the portal. They will have received an email. They can access the portal immediately. Now, let's say you have somebody leave your company within 30 days and you need to remove them because you don't want them to have access to your information anymore. You're going to want to select the person you want to remove. I'm going to go ahead and remove the person I just added and hit this Remove User button right here. If you get here by accident, you can press Cancel Changes if you're not really wanting to remove them, or if you do want to remove them, you can go ahead and hit Remove User. And as you can see, we've now eliminated that person from our user list. Let's say you want to add a user that already is part of the portal. Maybe they were part of another company and they already have a logon. You can actually click this Add Existing User button right here. And if you know their user ID, you can add them to the portal this way as well. So I'm going to go ahead and select a security role for them and hit Save. And as you can see, that also lets you add users if you happen to know what their user ID is already. Now, if you want to edit someone's information because it changes, you can hit this Edit User button right here, and you can change their access that you've granted them. Maybe their role within your company's changed and they don't need access to the user screen anymore. You can unclick the box, or you can change their security level to update, or maybe their email address has changed and you want to change that. Then if you try to leave the page without saving it, it's going to give you this pop-up box. You can cancel that and say yes, you do want to make and save those changes, and click the Save button, and then you don't have to worry about that pop-up box. So this user detail here lets you also see those same things, and what happens is it defaults to the first person in your user list. So if you want to view the detail of someone else, you're going to have to change this radial button here to select that person and then view the user detail. So it brings up that same screen we were just looking at. If you have any other questions about adding, removing, or editing users, feel free to contact us at wcb.portal@state.or.us. Thank you.